to the beach and
take pictures of the beach.
just enjoy our last day.
It was our worst day.
Yeah, you all knew I was going to do this. Welcome to Black Irish News. Yeah, we're back. Good to see everyone back again. Always love entertaining you guys. So let's get started. This is a lovely video of these two wonderful women, these single women, going on a cruise and enjoying themselves. And they were just out to have wholesome fun. And then something happened. The people of this savage island brutally attacked them. I mean, that is exactly how we all over the place have played this in our heads to make it seem like they're victims. I'm not saying this. I'm just I personally wanted to wait until we got more information about it, but everyone jumped on it because, you know, certain people's tears brings out the worst in every idiot. But let's see if we can look at some form of evidence that goes into this. Let's hear their story.
Two Kentucky women are bravely sharing their story after they say they were sexually assaulted on what was supposed to be a relaxing vacation. Well, now they're sharing words of caution for other travelers. LEX 18's Andrew Lemparski has their story, and we will warn you, some viewers may find some of the details in the story disturbing or triggering.
It was meant to be a dream vacation.
This was our first kid-free vacation ever.
Amber Shearer and Dongela Dobson were on the trip of their lifetime. A long weekend to the Bahamas took a turn.
I want to go to the beach and
take pictures of the beach.
just enjoy our last day.
And as you should, as single women, you should be going out there, enjoying yourself and having fun. You shouldn't be harassed and attacked in such a manner with all the evidence pointing towards it was totally assault. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, these poor women are victims of a system of misogyny.
It was our worst day.
I noticed a lot of people are asking what has happened, why aren't we being so active?
The pair says they took a taxi to a beach on Grand Bahama Sunday morning. In this photo, you can see them enjoying their first drink of the day. Less than an hour later, the women say they lost consciousness and staff members at a local resort sexually assaulted them. They say they tested positive for multiple drugs.
I said, no, I want a rape kit. I want a rape. There's nothing you can do without a rape kit. And they refused a rape kit.
After they say Bahamian police failed them, Dobson and Shearer are back home in central Kentucky, demanding justice and warning others.
We didn't find out that there was a travel advisory
until after.
That looked like a ring on her finger. So I'm going to just assume that you're married. And does the other one have a ring? I can't tell.
4 hours after
we were raped.
Just days before their cruise, the U.S. issued a level 2 advisories for travelers to the Bahamas, citing an uptick in cases of homicide and sexual violence.
Be safe. 2 is not a group. 2 is not a group. Do not buy any drinks.
Don't do any excursions.
Come unless they come sealed in a sealed container in a bottle that you open yourself.
Thousands of dollars of preventative medication and months of therapy are ahead for Dobson and Shearer. Yet just 48 hours later, the women decided to take their story public.
Because we don't want this to happen to anybody else.
Hoping others will take their warning seriously. In Garrett County, Andrew Lemparski.
All right, I don't mean to be a douche, but are you familiar with the term crocodile tears? I would just assume that's just me. You know what they say about assuming. Something that horrendous happens to you, wouldn't you be more upset about it? Like, the ones who do get into this situation, I'm not saying they didn't do anything. I'm just simply saying that most people that I've seen that have dealt with that are very shy about that. They're very, I don't want to talk about that because it's a very horrendous thing to go through. They seem to be kind of open about it. I don't know what that is.
LEX 18 News.
Royal Bahamas police confirmed on social media that 2 men were arrested in the alleged sexual assaults and that an investigation is still underway. The women say they are still waiting to be contacted by the FBI and are looking for legal representation.
As they should, yes. You were assaulted, and personally, I think that you should go out there and get yourself at those evil men who, with their DNA shooting all over the place trying to hurt you. That is exactly what I would have said if, unlike all the other idiots who jumped on the bandwagon and just supported them, waited a little bit longer to see a video like this.
Well, after 2 American tourists spoke out in a shocking revelation claiming that their dream vacation in the country turned into a nightmare after they were allegedly sexually assaulted and drugged while at the beach in Freeport tonight. The place at the center of the allegations is purporting that the alleged victims' accounts conflicts with their camera footage.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, did we just say the cameras? The cameras don't really go with their story? Oh, girl, I gotta hear this one.
Royal Bahamas Police Force also releasing a statement late Wednesday evening, along with the Pirates Cove management team, introducing complexities to the ongoing investigation. Raven Davis joins us live in studio with the latest.
Well, Rumiko, it was a vacation from hell. Those words coming from the 2 Kentucky women who claimed they were drugged and sexually assaulted during their vacation in Freeport last Sunday. And at times, it seems the story is just too layered to unravel. As early as this morning, conflicting reports emerged as the 2 female tourists involved in this complicated saga tell a different story compared to both a statement by the Pirates Cove management team and the Royal Bahamas Police Force's newly released report. According to the Pirates Cove statement released this morning, the organization acted swiftly in response to reports of the alleged assault.
Of course, because that's the world that we live in. When a woman cries, we have to automatically jump into action. No questions asked. Just start firing and hopefully hope for the best that what we did or said is accurate. But here we are. These woman's tears. Let's jump into action, but let's see what they have to say because something doesn't seem right.
The statement reads, "We regret that our guests experienced this incident, and we remain steadfast in our commitment to aid police in the collection of evidence in response to these allegations, including providing police access to video from the 16 cameras around the beach facility where the assault of the 2 guests allegedly occurred. Accusations of any kind are always thoroughly investigated by Pirates Cove management, and when warranted, the organization calls in local authorities." The statement adds, upon further review of the surveillance videos, the allegations made on site and in subsequent social media posts and news stories conflict with what the timestamp surveillance videos contain. As such, the lengthy videos of all concerned have been handed over to the local police and will be shared with our industry partners as needed. While there is an active police investigation into these serious allegations, we have terminated the employment of the 2 accused, as the behavior seen on tape by management indicates that at minimum they violated our zero-tolerance policy. We strongly encourage all concerned parties to make sure all facts are considered before reaching a conclusion.
Yeah, you mean like not arresting these guys just because some woman says something? I won't say, but 2 women from Kentucky said something happened and you just jumped the gun and arrested, but now all the information is coming out. Now all of a sudden we want to talk about precautions and let's not going too far hasty. Isn't that funny?
Pirates Cove can confirm from their 16 cameras on property that the women entered their property at 8:17 a.m., were greeted by their staff at 8:24 a.m. One of the ladies met with one of the accused at 9:40 a.m. and by 10:06 were seen walking side by side toward the western side of the beach where the alleged incident took place. Now,
she got jungle fever. You got jungle fever. Oh, let's look. Oh, can we play that back? Hold on a second.
Urge all concerned parties to make sure all facts are considered before reaching a conclusion. Pirates Cove can confirm from their 16 cameras on property that the women entered their property at 8:17 a.m. Greeted by their staff at 8:24 a.m. One of the ladies met with one of the accused at
9:40 a.m. So let's make sure we tag this. 9:40 a.m. she met with Mr. Mandingo.
9:40 a.m. and by 10:06 were seen
10:06
walking side by side toward the western side of the beach where the alleged incident took place.
Oh my God, you didn't even wait that long, girl. You didn't even wait that long. You were just like, oh my God, that chocolate man. My husband doesn't look like that. I wonder if he's packing more than my husband's packing. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they're married, by the way. Let's not forget that. See how the plot thickens, or in this case, darkens, the longer you let this play out?
Now, in a surprising turn of events, the two female tourists also giving a different account from police officials, saying that the local authorities refused them proper care.
Refused to let us see a U.S. physician or a carnival physician.
Refused to let us have a rape kit done immediately. Made us go to the bathroom.
Guys, they wouldn't even give us.
See, this is why I say, and I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to come out with, because I know a lot of my fans say know this. White girl tears can make any man weak, or make weak men weaker. There's no tears in eyes, and honey, you really shouldn't be making that face. Those wrinkles are showing your age. But anyway, this is serious. Listen, I'm sorry. This is serious. You know that rape happened, and we need to stay focused on their pain and suffering. So they're going to still complain and act as if they're victims because it's easier than just taking accountability, saying, yeah, we screwed up. We were trying to get screwed. We did get screwed. Things happen, and I have to make it seem like I was the innocent victim. Listen, we all know what girls' trips are. You go on these trips, you want to get that in. You're like, I got to get some free time. I want to feel what it's like. You go to the Bahamas for a chocolate Caribbean man. Got that back home. Something went wrong or terribly right. You had a little bit too fun. You feel some regret. And here you are making allegations while you were drugged. And in the process of that, you then were walking with him freely. Must have been one of those hypnotic drugs that just makes you go with them. Or is that chocolate magnetism that just makes these women do all what they want them to do? I used to know that feeling.
A rape kit. After we had been raped, they refused. They made us go to the bathroom and use toilet tissue, and they collected toilet tissue as their specimens.
And then they did an alcohol test.
All right. So now that we have that said and done, do you have video evidence of the paper, like you actually doing it actively? Because I'm sure they didn't confiscate your phones.
On us, like we were just super drunk. We had hardly any alcohol in our system at all.
Well, the Royal Bahamas Police Force also releasing a statement late Wednesday evening. The police report adding that the victims declined medical assistance but were provided with a sexual assault kit and a hospital form by the police. The police statement adds emergency medical services offered medical assistance to the victims, which they declined, signing a waiver and then leaving for their cruise ship in a private vehicle. The statement goes on to say that recognizing the gravity of the incident, our officers boarded the cruise ship providing a sexual assault kit and hospital form to the ship's medical doctor and obtained signed statements from the victims. The Royal Bahamas Police Force is collaborating closely with the FBI in this ongoing investigation as two Bahamian men aged 54 and 40 are still currently in police custody. But through a thorough investigation, our ZNS News team noted different accounts to the stories. While speaking to international media, the women said they had one drink.
You've given us a picture. You say you guys were offered a drink, buy one, get one free. It was the only drink that you had. And there's a picture of you guys on the beach.
But in a since-deleted Facebook video taken at the beach, the women could clearly be heard saying,
I'm drunk. We've had a few drinks and they...
Yo! Oh! Oh! Lord have mercy. Let's play that back one more time.
taken at the beach, the women could clearly be heard saying,
I'm drunk.
My God.
We've had a few drinks and they were strong. Extremely nice to us.
Now, Rumiko, a GoFundMe page has since been set up with a monetary goal
Of course,
of $10,000.
they got $170.
Explaining that preventative HIV medication for the alleged victims is some $3,000 per pill, which they say insurance does not cover. Additionally, the women are reportedly unable to work due to psychological trauma. Now, the story has been making the rounds on media outlets, including...
Yeah, because you got caught, stupid. So you gotta play this game. You gotta play it out. This is why I say women don't take accountability. They are literally gonna run this into the ground until they have no other choice. This is sad and pathetic in so many damn ways. Oh my God. You just confessed that you actually were under your own influence doing what you did. I swear. It is insane how they can just like do this and no one questions it. Like, no, you 100% lied about it. Why?
News Nation with Chris Cuomo, where the women reported that they were not made aware of a travel advisory by Carnival, despite it being Carnival's legal duty to divulge this information. With the FBI now involved and police.
First of all, it's your job to go online and verify this. You don't do any research. Did you do any research about unprotected sex? Did you do any research of any of those things? No, you didn't. You're just an idiot.
Intensifying their investigations. You can be assured that this is a story that we will continue to follow. Reporting live in studio
it's
for the
White
Bahamas
Woman
Tonight,
Tears.
the Northern Edition. I'm Raven Davis. Back to you at the desk.
I want you to understand something. This is White Girl Tears, and they know that I gotta just cry, and if I cry hard enough, then people will believe us. But then you had the post that you posted. We're totally drunk. But then you said, we only had one drink, and that was it. We're drunk. And you deleted the post. This is why people and smart men stop helping women. You go on here, make up these accusations, saying all these things happen, and then you want to do the whole tearful thing. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened. First of all, you're married to cucks. That's number one. Number two, you wanted to get your jollies with some Caribbean man overseas. I think Jamaica, but that's beside the point. The fact of the matter is, you guys wanted to go overseas, get your jollies, have your fun, have your girls trip, married, mind you. And then after that, you wanted to go out and have your fun and come back to your normal life. Something went wrong. You got mad, and instead of taking ownership over it, you planted this whole thing which got these two men arrested. Now, mind you, the resort's policy, they should be fired 100%. I'm not saying that if I wasn't in that same position, I wouldn't do it, but I got to own up the fact that I'm going to get fired. For getting arrested for their stupidity? No, they shouldn't have. This is just a bunch of women who were trying to have fun while married and then come back. So they couldn't, and then now it's blowing up in their face. So now their husbands know this because you already saw one ring and you know the other one. So just so you know, their husbands who are in Kentucky, you're providing them to go on these trips just so they can get stretched out by some big you-know-who. This is ridiculous, and this is why women are losing the war when it comes down to men defending them. And more every single day, it's not my words that are doing it, it's your words. You go out here and you ruin your own case and make things worse for yourself so that people say, I'm not going to believe your tears anymore. This should have never happened because you're that stupid that you would ruin your entire life for a fling. I hope it was worth it. And I'm glad that this video came out. And for all you other idiots, that Mr. Tommy Sotomayor's and all the morons that just jumped in the bandwagon and supported them because because that's your fan base, you know what? It is what it is. But the fact of the matter is, this is why you wait before you report, because then you get to find out what these people are really about. Anyway, that is Black Irish News signing off.